Officials here on News Channel 2 this morning. It is a busy day here at News Channel 2. Let's get right to it with a check of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center with a look at our hump day, which is starting out a little chilly.
Yes, so we are starting out in the 40s this morning, so a little bit warmer than, when we had the frost yesterday. But we are going to get warmer again today, and then some unsettled weather comes in for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll enjoy today.
Yes, we'll enjoy today. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. Starting out in the 40s, we have 38 degrees in Cooperstown, 41 degrees in Little Falls and Westmoreland, even 50 degrees in Whitesboro, so definitely not as cool as yesterday when we did see some frost. And we will warm up to right near 70 for later this afternoon, already in the mid-60s around lunchtime, and in the upper 60s near 70 for the later afternoon hours. So it is going to be a pretty nice day, a little bit more cloud cover than yesterday, but still remaining dry and warm for October. Warming up once again, but tomorrow we do have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day in effect due to a change in the weather. We are going to be seeing heavy rain, a few thunderstorms, and gusty winds. And after that cold front moves through tomorrow, bringing in the unsettled weather, cooler weather is ahead, especially for the weekend and into next week. So let's enjoy today. We are going to get pretty warm, remaining dry, a little bit breezy with a little bit extra cloud cover. Then we'll be talking a little bit more about that alert day in effect tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Yeah, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. Developing this morning.
Welcome back. Another great day to spend outside today or get any yard work done. We are going to be more cloud cover than yesterday, but it is going to be a little bit warmer with temperatures near 70 and breezy. I would say no for going outside tomorrow, especially starting in the afternoon and through the evening. We are going to be seeing widespread heavy rainfall. It has been issued as Storm Tracker 2 alert day, and flooding is possible, so I would say no for tomorrow, but we do dry out and cool down a little bit for breezy conditions on Friday. Even today, if you did want to eat outside around lunchtime or maybe around dinner time, around 1 p.m. we will already be in the mid to upper 60s, 3 p.m. in the upper 60s, and 5 p.m. starting to drop in temperature, but still in the mid 60s. And once again, a little bit more cloud cover than yesterday. It does look to be mostly cloudy today. So once this cold front moves through tomorrow, our temperature is going to drop a little bit for the weekend, and especially going into the beginning of next week. So a pretty nice weekend ahead for both Saturday and Sunday. There is a chance of a few showers on Sunday, but it does look mostly dry this weekend. Temperatures in the low 60s on Saturday and in the mid to upper 50s on Sunday for the high temperature. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. In our follow-up report now.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking a warmer warning, and it is going to get warmer today as well, but unsettled weather comes in for tomorrow. So let's take a look at the Cavity Tower camera. We are only in the upper 30s to 40s as of right now. It's not as chilly as yesterday. We are seeing clear skies to start, but soon we'll see an increase in cloud cover for mostly cloudy skies today, but it still is going to remain dry and get a little bit warmer. So this is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar tracking dry conditions this morning. Dry conditions today. It is going to be a little bit breezy with an increase in cloud cover, and we are tracking this cold front just to the west of us that will approach us by tomorrow, and we are going to be seeing some unsettled weather starting tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow has been issued as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, especially later in the day, in the afternoon and evening. Due to widespread heavy rainfall, we could be seeing around 1 to 2 inches. This could cause some localized flooding, and we are also going to be seeing gusty winds, which could blow the leaves off the trees onto the roadways and into storm drains that could clog them. So also some flooding with that, and we could be seeing slippery conditions when driving, especially for the evening commute. Some thunderstorms are also possible, but they look non-severe at this time. But once again, tomorrow's Storm Tracker 2 alert day, just due to the widespread heavy rain, gusty winds could be causing some flooding issues. So if you didn't need to do any yard work or anything like that, I would definitely get it done today before we do see some heavy rain tomorrow. And on Friday, if you want to do it later on in the day, as we do dry out in the morning, dry weather comes in later on in the day on Friday. And once again, the rainfall looks to be pretty heavy at this time. Widespread 1 to 2 inches can be expected, and some areas 1.5 inches, and some areas just 1 inch. But this could cause some flooding issues, especially with leaves on the ground and leaves blowing off the trees, clogging storm drains. So we are keeping an eye for tomorrow afternoon and evening. So let's take a look at that on the Skycast. As for today, we are remaining dry, breezy. We will get warmer once again with highs near 70, but we are going to be seeing an increase in cloud cover for mostly cloudy skies later on today. Tonight will remain mostly cloudy, an overnight low falling only into the 50s, so a mild night ahead. And as for tomorrow, this is when it does start to get unsettled. Rain looks to approach us around 2-3 p.m. It looks widespread and heavy at this point. This is 3:30 p.m. and looks to last throughout the evening, not looking to come to an end until Friday night. This is 3 a.m. Friday morning, I should say. And then we will dry out for the day on Friday, but we are going to be a little bit cooler, still a little bit breezy with the sun coming in later on. But for today, seeing some sun this morning, we will see an increase in cloud cover in preparation for that cold front approaching us for tomorrow. It is also going to be a little bit breezy with highs in the upper 60s and very mild overnight with a low just in the 50s. Once again, tomorrow has been issued as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, gusty winds. We could possibly see some flooding issues, and we are going to be seeing a few thunderstorms later on in the day. But we do dry out and get a little bit cooler for sunshine on Friday, and we are trending cooler next week, Gary.
A lot of people out yesterday and more out today with this beautiful weather.
Yes, definitely get out today because it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
We'll take it while we have it.
Yes, we will.
Hannah, thanks. Still ahead on Sunrise, we've got 2022. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore. We want to start this half hour with a check of your forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center with a look at our hump day, and thank God it's hump day, right?
Yes, thank God.
We're
This
getting
week-
there.
I know. I feel like this week is going by a little quick. But today we are going to be warm again like yesterday. Just seeing a little bit more cloud cover and unsettled weather comes in tomorrow.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better day yesterday.
Yes, yesterday was so
nice.
nice. So let's take a look now at the temperatures this morning. We are not starting as cool as yesterday, no frost. Most of our temperatures are in the 40s. We have 48 degrees in Earlville and Whitesboro and 41 degrees in Westmoreland, Little Falls, and Lake Pleasant. Pretty warm and mild to start. We will reach the mid-60s around lunchtime, so already getting pretty warm at noon, and then in the upper 60s for later this afternoon, right near 70 degrees today, which is pretty warm for October. So once again, a warm day ahead. We are just going to be seeing extra cloud cover today as compared to yesterday, and we have unsettled weather coming in tomorrow. We have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread rainfall. We could be seeing some flooding issues, and then after that cold front moves through tomorrow, which brings in that unsettled weather, we will be seeing much cooler weather ahead, especially for the beginning of next week. But for today, it is going to be warm again, a little bit breezy with more clouds than sun and more clouds compared to yesterday. Then we'll be talking a little bit more about this alert day tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. President Biden is weighing in on
Welcome back. We will remain dry today with no chance of rain, but as we head into tomorrow morning, there is a slight chance of rain in the morning, but then once we reach the afternoon hours into the evening, very likely we are going to be seeing widespread rain at this time, and we do start to dry out Friday later on in the morning. So our main concern is just going to be high winds and heavy rainfall. High winds, it is possible it could blow the leaves off the trees, and that could cause some clogging in the storm drains as it hits the ground, and with that heavy rain we could be seeing some flooding issues. There also is just a small possibility of seeing some thunderstorms, but at this point they don't look to be severe, just a level 1 risk for the southern portion of our viewing area for severe thunderstorms. So once again, driving tomorrow, especially for the evening commute, a lot of leaves are going to be on the ground. It is going to be wet on the roadways, so just be careful driving over wet leaves. It causes a larger stopping distance and they could be slippery at times, causing for tricky travel. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The school board at a
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out a little bit warmer this morning compared to yesterday, and we are going to be warm once again today with a little bit more clouds in the sky compared to yesterday. So let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are starting out with clear skies and temperatures in the 40s here this morning, and we will reach near 70 today, but we will see an increase in cloud cover for mostly cloudy skies later on. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still tracking dry conditions in our area, but it is going to get a little bit breezy today ahead of a cold front that is expected to move through tomorrow. So it is just to the west of us at this point, and this is going to bring widespread rain, gusty winds, could cause some flooding issues. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, especially starting in the afternoon through the evening. Widespread heavy rainfall is possible, along with localized flooding, just due to the fact that there are going to be very gusty winds. This could blow some leaves off the trees, and that could clog some storm drains. Also could be very slippery on the roadways with those wet leaves for the evening commute especially. And a few thunderstorms are possible, but once again, the main concern is going to be heavy rainfall, possible flooding, and gusty winds. So if you did want to get rid of any leaves, I would definitely do it today. We are going to be dry and a little bit warmer with temperatures reaching the upper 60s later this afternoon. No for tomorrow because it is going to be raining, especially through the afternoon and evening. Very heavy at times. 1 to 2 inches of rainfall can be expected. And we do dry out on Friday, probably starting out a little bit damp in the morning on Friday and then drying out later on as the sun returns on Friday. So here's a look at the rainfall accumulation. At this point, we are tracking around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, widespread for all of us. So this could cause some localized flash flooding, especially on the roadways. Ponding on the roadways are possible, especially for the evening commute. So just be careful for tomorrow. This is why we've issued an alert day. But as for today, a pretty nice day ahead, a little bit breezy with an increase in cloud cover ahead of that cold front. Highs will be near 70, and we will remain cloudy tonight and very mild with an overnight low just in the 50s. So as for tomorrow, we do start out dry, but as we head into the afternoon hours, that is when that widespread rain looks to come in. This is 3:30 in the afternoon, seeing some heavier rain at this time. That will continue through the evening, and we do look to dry out early Friday morning. So this is 3 a.m. Still seeing a few isolated showers, but at this point it is mostly dry. Clouds will decrease on Friday, and we will be seeing the sun come back in, but it's going to be a little bit cooler and breezy with highs just near 60. But for today, we are starting out with some sun. It is going to get a little bit breezy, and we will see an increase in cloud cover, highs reaching the upper 60s, and very mild overnight with an overnight low just in the 50s. So for tomorrow, once again, has been issued as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, gusty winds that could blow some leaves off the trees, causing to clog some storm drains, a slippery commute in the evening. But the good news is that we do dry out on Friday. We cool down a little bit, and we are trending a little bit cooler next week, Gary.
So a beautiful day ahead.
Yes, today it's going to be nice. It will be mostly cloudy, but still warm and dry. And then tomorrow, different story.
A lot of change.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. If you are just waking up, we have here at Libitor. It is a busy day here at News Channel 2. Let's first get a check of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center, and a lot of folks out there hoping today is a duplicate of yesterday.
So today is going to be very nice, a little bit warmer, but we are going to be mostly cloudy today compared to yesterday. Still dry,
warmer,
though.
but less sun.
Yes, less sun today, but still dry, and then things change tomorrow. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. We are starting off mild compared to yesterday. We did have some frost yesterday, but most of us are in the 40s this morning. We have 47 degrees in Whitesboro and 46 degrees in Earlville. Just around lunchtime, so around noon, we will already be in the mid-60s at this point and reaching right near 70 for the high temperature today later in the afternoon. So a little bit warmer than yesterday, but we are going to be seeing a little bit more cloud cover. Warm day once again today, especially for October, but things are going to change tomorrow. We have issued an alert day for tomorrow just due to widespread rain, gusty winds. Flooding is possible, so I will touch on that later on. And after tomorrow, cooler weather is expected ahead, especially heading into the beginning of next week. But for today, expect some sun to start. Then we will see an increase in cloud cover, a little bit breezy with highs near 70, and I will be talking about that alert day for tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. Develop.
Welcome back. Another nice day to spend outside. We are going to be seeing cloudy skies, but it is going to be warm and dry, temperatures near 70, and things change tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to be seeing widespread rainfall, especially in the afternoon and evening. So I would say no to any time outside. But come Friday, we are going to be a little bit breezy, a little bit cooler, but the sun makes a return for Friday. So if you did want to eat outside at all today for lunch or for dinner, around lunchtime, we will already be in the mid 60s, 3 p.m. in the upper 60s, and around 5 p.m. our temperatures will start to drop, but still in the mid 60s. So a warm fall day ahead, especially for October. A great time to spend outside today. Although not too much sunshine, it still is going to be warm and dry. So after this cold front moves through tomorrow, we are going to be a little bit cooler for the weekend. A pretty nice weekend ahead with the possibility of a few showers Sunday. But as for Saturday, sunshine is expected, highs in the low 60s, and Sunday scattered showers, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. In our follow-up report now,
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up a little bit warmer this morning than yesterday, with temperatures mainly in the 40s, and we will warm up to near 70 this afternoon. So let's take a look at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start, but we will see an increase in cloud cover for mostly cloudy skies this afternoon, but a little bit warmer than yesterday with highs near 70, and we will remain dry. So this is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar tracking dry conditions for today. But it is going to get a little bit breezy coming out of the south. This is all due to this cold front just to the west of us, and that looks to bring unsettled weather to the region tomorrow. We have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening. Due to that cold front, we will receive widespread heavy rainfall. Could be seeing some localized flooding just from the rainfall in general, but we are also going to be seeing gusty winds. This could blow some leaves off the trees, and the leaves can clog storm drains this time of year. So we also could see some flooding from that. It also could be very slippery when driving, especially for the evening commute with wet leaves on the roadways. Thunderstorms are possible at this time as well, but not looking severe. Our main concern is the heavy rainfall, possibility of some flooding, and gusty winds. So if you did want to get rid of any leaves before this comes in, yes, for today it's going to be dry, pretty warm with temperatures near 70, but mostly cloudy skies. No for tomorrow. Once again, starting in the afternoon through the evening, widespread rain is possible throughout the rest of the day, and maybe a little bit later on Friday if you did want to clean up from anything from tomorrow, because we are still going to be a little bit damp in the morning, but things should dry out later Friday as the sun comes back in. So for this rainfall event tomorrow, we are tracking around 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. So that is a lot of rain for this time of year, and flooding is definitely possible. So we are keeping an eye out for tomorrow, and that is why we have issued an alert day. Definitely be careful when driving, especially over areas of wet leaves. So let's take a look at that on the Skycast. As for today, it's going to be a pretty nice day again. Breezy conditions, highs near 70, but we will see an increase in cloud cover for the afternoon and evening. As for tonight, we remain very mild. Overnight lows only falling into the 50s with mostly cloudy skies. And we will start out dry in the morning tomorrow, but come the afternoon, that is when possibility of some widespread rain does come in. This is 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. Seeing heavier rain at this time. This lasts all through the evening, and we don't look to completely dry out until early Friday morning. This is 3 a.m. Friday morning. Clouds will make way for sunshine on Friday, and we will be a little bit cooler, a little bit breezy, with highs just near 60. As for today, though, we start out with some sunshine, then we will see an increase in cloud cover, a little bit breezy. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s, and very mild overnight with mostly cloudy skies, a low just in the 50s. Once again, tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, gusty winds. Localized flooding is possible, and the evening commute could be tricky. But we do dry out for Friday, and we are trending much cooler into next week, Gary.
So let's enjoy today before that alert day comes tomorrow.
Yes, today looks to be the warmest day on our 7-day forecast, and for the near future, too.
We will enjoy it.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Welcome back. There's no chance of rain today. We are remaining dry throughout the day, and as we head into tomorrow morning, a small chance of rain, but really the rain looks to come in the afternoon and evening. Very likely at this point it is going to be widespread and heavy in some heavy at sometimes. But as we head into Friday, we do start to dry out, especially in the late morning hours of Friday. So here's what the Storm Prediction Center has put out. They put us under a marginal risk, which is just level 1 of seeing severe thunderstorms for the southern portion of our area. But that is not our main concern. Our main concern is going to be high winds and heavy rain. And with those high winds, they could blow the leaves off trees. That could clog some storm drains. And we could be seeing some flooding issues because of that. And even just the heavy rain in general, we could be seeing some ponding on the roadways. So definitely be careful when driving, especially this time of year. The leaves on the roadways, when they become wet, they become very slippery, causing for longer stopping distances and slippery conditions when driving, especially for the evening commute tomorrow. Just be careful. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The school board at a
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with warmer weather than yesterday, and we are going to be getting even a little bit warmer this afternoon. So let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start, and we are still dark out this morning, but temperatures are mostly in the 40s at this point. We will reach right near 70 today, and we will remain dry. This is our York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Dry conditions expected once again today, but we are just going to be seeing an increase in cloud cover heading into the afternoon, so mostly cloudy skies to take over this afternoon. This is all ahead to this cold front that is just to the west of us that is going to bring some widespread rainfall to the region tomorrow. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, especially afternoon and evening. Widespread heavy rainfall is possible along with localized flooding, especially ponding on roadways. We also are going to be seeing very gusty winds from this that could blow a lot of the leaves off the trees and cause some clogging in storm drains. So that also could pertain to the flooding issues that are possible, and some thunderstorms could occur, but our main concern is going to be the heavy rainfall and the gusty winds that could cause some flooding issues. So we are keeping an eye out for tomorrow, and definitely be careful for the evening commute tomorrow. With the wet leaves on the roadways, they could become slippery at times. So if you did want to clean up any leaves before this event tomorrow, I would say it is going to be a good day today to do that. Highs are going to be near 70 in the afternoon, and we are going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies, but it does look to remain dry. And once again, no, for tomorrow, widespread rainfall is possible. It's going to be a very gloomy day tomorrow, but we do dry out on Friday. So if you do want to clean up anything on Friday after tomorrow, I would say later on in the day, because it still is going to be just a little bit damp in the morning as this rain looks to last into early Friday morning. So this rainfall is looking like it could be about 1 to 2 inches, which is going to be a lot of rain, and that is going to be widespread at this time. So once again, our main concern is the possibility of flooding with this rainfall event tomorrow. But as for today, a pretty nice day. We are tracking breezy conditions, clouds to come in, and highs near 70, but we are remaining dry. And as for tonight, we are staying very mild. Overnight lows only into the 50s, but as we head into tomorrow, it turns very unsettled, gusty winds possible, and some showers coming in early afternoon, but it turns widespread. This is 1:30 p.m., seeing widespread rain at this time that could become heavy, and that lasts through the evening, so definitely be careful through the evening commute tomorrow. Looking to clear up by early Friday morning. This is 3 a.m. Friday. Clouds make way for sunshine Friday, but we will be a little bit cooler and breezy. Highs are just going to be near 60. So for today, we are tracking sun to start. We will see an increase in cloud cover ahead of that cold front. It will get a little bit breezy with highs near 70 though, so a pretty warm day today and a warm night with overnight lows just in the mid 50s. But tomorrow has been issued as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and our main concern is going to be the flooding. But we do dry out for Friday, and we are trending cooler next week, Gary.
A lot of people out there looking forward to today.
Yes, today looks like to be the warmest day, at least for the near future.
Yeah, get outside and get active.
Yes, for sure.
Hannah, thanks. If you're just waking up, I'm Gary Libator. It is a busy Wednesday here at News Channel 2. Let's start off things with a check of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now with some good news to start our Wednesday. It is going to be warming up nicely again.
Yes, so today we will reach near 70, which is pretty warm for October. But then tomorrow the rain comes in, so make sure you enjoy today.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the bus stop forecast. Already pretty warm to start this morning. No frost. Our temperatures are right around 50 with sunshine at the bus stop. And by the afternoon, we will reach near 70, but we will see an increase in cloud cover. So by the afternoon, it is going to be mostly cloudy. Temperatures right right near 70 with breezy conditions, and tonight remaining very mild overnight with the low just in the 50s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Developing this morning, one person is in the hospital after.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, but we will see an increase in clouds later on this afternoon. Let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera. A beautiful sunrise this morning. We are seeing very little cloud cover, but clouds will increase as the afternoon progresses, and we will reach temperatures right near 70 today, so still a warm day for October. And we are looking to remain dry, so this is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Dry conditions this morning. We will be dry today, but it is going to get a little bit breezy ahead of this cold front, and this is going to bring unsettled weather to the region tomorrow. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening. Widespread heavy rainfall is forecasted. This could cause some localized flooding, even some ponding on the roadways. We are also going to be tracking gusty winds. So with these winds, they could be blowing leaves off trees, and that could clog storm drains. So that is also a possibility of some flooding issues that could occur. And with these gusty winds and with the leaves blowing, the leaves on the roadways could become very slippery. It could be tricky travel, especially for the evening commute. A few thunderstorms are possible, but at this time they do look non-severe. So if you did want to clean up any leaves or anything before this happens, yes, for today we are going to remain dry, and it still is going to be a pretty warm day for October. And tomorrow, no, it is going to be windy. We are going to be seeing rainfall throughout the day, but the good news is that we do dry out for Friday, so if you do want to clean up anything on Friday after tomorrow, I would say later in the day, because we are starting out still a bit damp in the morning as the rain is forecasted to go into the early morning hours of Friday. So it is looking like we could be receiving 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, widespread for all of us. So that is a lot of rainfall. Once again, ponding on the roadways. Our main concern is going to be gusty winds and flooding because of this rainfall. So we are keeping an eye out on this for tomorrow, especially for the evening commute. There could be tricky travel issues at that time. So just be careful when driving in the afternoon and evening hours of tomorrow. So let's take a look at everything on the Skycast. As for today, a pretty nice day is forecasted. We are just going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies this afternoon. Highs are going to be near 70 with breezy conditions, and tonight will be very mild with cloudy skies with a low just in the mid-50s. So tomorrow becomes unsettled. We start out dry in the morning, but that quickly changes. The cold front approaches, and we start seeing widespread rainfall. This is 1:30 p.m., becoming heavy at times. Very windy at this point, too. That will last all throughout the evening, and we don't look to dry out until early Friday morning. So this is 3 a.m. This is when we will start to become dry. Clouds make way for sunshine on Friday as we dry out. It still will be a little bit breezy on Friday and a little bit cooler with highs near 60. So as for today, we are going to be warm for October. We will be right near 70, a little bit breezy, seeing an increase in cloud cover, and we will remain mild and mostly cloudy overnight. And once again, tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall and gusty winds and flooding issues.
Forecast today, another nice warm one outside. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking warmer than average temperatures for today, and we are seeing some sun right now, but clouds will continue to increase as we head into the evening. So we are measuring 66 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, comfortable dew points, and just a little bit of a breeze outside, so it is very nice here for the rest of this afternoon. But things do change come tomorrow, so we are going to be warmer today. Highs are going to be near 70, but a cold front moves through tomorrow. That looks to bring widespread rain, and that will drop our temperature to cooler weather for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So as for today, we are warm again, a little bit warmer than yesterday with highs reaching right near 70. Tomorrow, widespread rain is possible. We have issued an alert day for this due to the possibility of flooding and some gusty winds, and I will be talking a little bit about that more coming up, and cooler weather ahead after the rain tomorrow. So for today, expect an increase in cloud cover, highs reaching right near 70 with a little bit of a breeze. And once again, I will be talking about the rain tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Representatives
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing warmer weather today and some sun, but things are going to change tomorrow. So let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. At this point, we are seeing some sunshine and temperatures are already pretty high. We are in the mid to upper 60s at this point. High temperatures today will reach right near 70, and it is going to be a pretty nice day for the rest of the afternoon. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still tracking dry conditions across our area with just a slight breeze coming out of the south, bringing in a little bit of that warmer air. But things are going to change tomorrow. There's a cold front just to the west of us that is going to approach us and bring widespread rainfall to the region tomorrow. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, starting in the afternoon through the evening. Widespread heavy rainfall is possible, and that could cause some localized flooding along with ponding on the roadways. There also is going to be very gusty winds that could blow the leaves off trees, and those leaves could clog storm drain holes that kind of, get the rain through the drains. So that could also pertain to flooding along with a few thunderstorms. We are keeping an eye out on this, as well as the leaves could stick to the roadways, cause slippery conditions, especially for the evening commute. And at this point, it is looking like a lot of rain. We could be seeing 1 to 2 inches widespread of rainfall, and that could definitely cause some flooding, especially with the leaves clogging those drains. So we are keeping an eye out on this for tomorrow, and that is why we've issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for the afternoon and evening. But as for today, make sure you enjoy the rest of the day. It is going to be very nice. By 1 p.m., temperatures already in the upper 60s. Same thing goes for 3 p.m. And by 5 p.m., we will start to drop in temperature, but still in the mid 60s. So if you did want to eat outside for lunch or for dinner, great day for that. A nice fall day. And we will start to see an increase in cloud cover as we head into the afternoon. So let's take a look at that on our Skycast. As of right now, we are tracking a breeze coming out of the south. Temperatures in the mid 60s. We will reach right near 70 today, and we will start to see an increase in cloud cover by this evening, and that is ahead of the cold front that will approach us tomorrow. Overnight tonight remaining very mild. Overnight lows just in the 50s. And as for tomorrow, it does start to get unsettled. Rain looks to start in the early afternoon hours. This is 2 p.m. At this point, we are seeing widespread heavy rainfall, and that continues through the evening. It doesn't look to stop until we head into early Friday morning. This is 3 a.m. At this point, we are starting to clear out, and clouds look to decrease on Friday, but it is going to be a little bit cooler on Friday and still a little bit breezy. So for today, we will continue to see an increase in cloud cover. Highs are right near 70, but a very nice warm October day. Make sure you get outside and enjoy it. And very mild tonight, an overnight low just in the mid 50s. So tomorrow is our Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, possibly some flooding issues and gusty winds. But we do dry out for Friday, cooling down a little bit, and we are trending cooler next week. Back to you, Gary.
Get outside this afternoon.
Yes, it's going to be very nice.
That is for sure. NASA, good news for us today. Hey there, Hannah.
Hi, Gary. Yes, we are going to be pretty warm for today with highs reaching near 70, and we are going to be seeing dry conditions. So as of right now, we are measuring 66 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome already. Calmer wind speeds outside. A slight breeze looks to pick up later on, and we will start to see an increase in cloud cover into the evening, but overall, a pretty nice and warm October day for today. But things are going to change. A cold front moves through tomorrow. That brings widespread rain, and that cools us down for the weekend. And we are looking to trend a little bit cooler heading into next week. So today we are warm once again, very similar to yesterday, but even a little bit warmer. Tomorrow has been issued as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread rain that could cause some flooding issues. And after that, we are going to be trending a little bit cooler, especially heading into the beginning of next week. So for the rest of today, clouds are going to increase ahead of a cold front. A breeze will pick up and highs will be right near 70. And then we'll be talking a little bit more about this alert day tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A homeless man from
Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. Nice weather is expected for the rest of the afternoon with warm temperatures. We will be right near 70. So let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. A beautiful fall day today. We are going to be seeing an increase in cloud cover heading into this evening, and that is in preparation for some unsettled weather tomorrow. So make sure you enjoy today. It is going to be very nice and definitely warm for October. We are remaining dry. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. But we are seeing just a little bit of a breeze coming out of the south that is bringing in some warmer weather into the area. And this cold front just to the west of us will approach us, bringing unsettled weather to the region tomorrow. So we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening. We're expecting widespread heavy rainfall that could cause some localized flooding. And there also is going to be gusty winds. Now, with these winds, that could blow the leaves around and off trees, and those leaves can clog drain for storms. So we could be seeing some flooding from that as well, along with ponding on the roadways. And with the leaves on the roadways that are going to be wet, it may be quite slippery, especially for the evening commute. So just be careful when driving. Thunderstorms are also possible, but at this point they are looking non-severe. So here's a look at the rainfall accumulation. A widespread 1 to 2 inches can be expected for all of us. And in that case, that can cause flooding, and especially with the leaves this time of year, that can also cause flooding along with the winds. So tomorrow is just going to be a little bit messy, especially for the evening commute. That is why we have issued a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, and we will continue to keep an eye out on it. But as for the rest of today, a beautiful fall day. We are tracking an increase in cloud cover, but it is going to be warm and dry. Right now, we are already in the mid to upper 60s. We will remain in the upper 60s into the later afternoon hours, and we will drop into the mid 60s around this evening, but still pretty warm. And it is going to be a great day to maybe eat outside, go for a walk, go for a run. Throughout this evening, we will remain dry. So let's take a look when the rain looks to come in. So this is our skycast. We are tracking an increase in cloud cover today, a little bit of a breeze coming out of the south, and highs reaching right near 70. Very mild overnight lows only falling into the mid-50s. And as we start tomorrow, we will be dry, but unsettled weather quickly approaches. It looks to be in the afternoon is when it does start to rain. This is 2 p.m. It does look widespread and heavy in some parts at this point, and that will continue through the evening. This is 6 p.m. Still seeing heavy rain in portions of our viewing area, and we do not look to dry out until early Friday morning. This is 3 a.m. finally starting to dry out at this point. Clouds will make way for sun on Friday, but it is going to be a little bit cooler and breezy. But for the rest of today, highs are going to be near 70. Pretty warm for October. We will continue to see an increase in cloud cover for mostly cloudy skies tonight, and a low just in the mid-50s. So tomorrow, once again, is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day due to widespread heavy rainfall, possibly some flooding issues, and we are going to be seeing gusty winds. We do clear out on Friday, and we are trending cooler as we head into next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. NASA's mission to change the path of an
Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis getting us ready for an alert day tomorrow.
Yeah, we're looking at rain tomorrow. The concern here is that we are going to lose a lot of the leaves on the trees, and that could lead to clogged storm drains and slippery roads. The leaves can make the roads very slippery. We're also looking at the possibility of some thunderstorms too, as well as gusty winds. And again, this takes place tomorrow later in the day. It was a warm afternoon. It still is a warm evening. A temperature is of 66 degrees, a south wind at 8 miles an hour with mostly cloudy skies. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. If you're looking to get out this evening, the weather does look dry, and we stay dry. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. Very mild here heading into tonight. We're tracking a cold front that rolls in tomorrow. Again, some heavy rain is expected. We're timing that out. We're also looking at how much we can expect across the area in terms of total rainfall. Look at the forecasts coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A federal judge denied.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking big changes in the weather. A cold front's going to be on the way that is going to bring some cooler weather, but also knock down a lot of this fall color that we've been really enjoying lately. This is a live look at our CAV tower cam. Look at this shot. We've got just amazing color right in our backyard. Plenty of fall color north and south of the Mohawk Valley. I think being near peak, especially in the higher elevations, and with the upcoming weather conditions expected, we are going to lose a lot of this brilliant color that we've really enjoyed here over the past week to week and a half. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This evening, the weather looks quiet. It is mild. We have a light breeze. We expect the weather to stay dry heading into tonight. As we head into tomorrow, a cold front will approach from the west. Our rain chances will increase into the morning. But I think the rain really arrives in the afternoon time. It becomes heavy at times tomorrow evening, and then the rain comes to an end as we head into Friday morning. We'll get a chance to dry out Friday afternoon. In addition to the rain, we could also have a few thunderstorms that move into the region as that cold front approaches. The possibility of some gusty winds as well as a locally heavy rain means we have that alert day for tomorrow. This time around, too, with leaves falling, that could lead to clogged storm drains. So that could create some other issues that we typically don't get with heavy rainfall. But again, with the conditions that are out there, expected to be out there tomorrow, things that we're going to continue to keep an eye on. Whitesboro 67 degrees, Westmoreland 66, Big Moose 60, Dolgeville 67, across Southern Valleys. A warm mid-October afternoon, Cooperstown 65, Skanevis 62, and Sherburne with 65 degrees. A really nice evening to take the dog out for a walk. Might not even need a jacket here. Temperatures will be in the 60s this evening. Our featured dog is Chip from Richfield Springs. If you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by Staffworks. A cold front is moving in from the west, again producing some heavy rain in the area tomorrow and also putting an end to this October warmth. Tonight's going to be a very mild night. Overnight lows only in the 50s. It'll remind you of an early summer night. Heading into tomorrow, we start out cloudy, temperatures in the upper 50s. The rain arrives in the afternoon, thinking around noontime to about 2 o'clock. The rain becomes heaviest in the evening time as that cold front arrives. Again, temperatures will start out in the 50s, make it into the 60s, and then when the rain arrives, it will cool off into the 50s. And the rain comes to an end tomorrow night. Total rainfall, about 1 to 2 inches of rain. This is not enough to cause river flooding, but again, it is enough to cause ponding on the roadways. And again, where those leaves get clogged in storm drains, again, that could be an issue. Cloudy skies tonight, 55. Tomorrow, rain developing, some thunder possible as well, high of 66. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather looks nice heading into the weekend. I really don't want to talk about next week.
Oh, no.
I had to bust out some snow showers for the first time. It's getting that cold. I think it's going to be in the higher elevations. Stay tuned.
Somebody called earlier and said that's a very dirty word and you shouldn't be saying it on TV.
It is what it is. And it's just a reminder that it's
Right.
inevitably coming.
Right.
All right.
All right, Bill, thank you.
Well, Halloween came early.
Meteorologist Bill Cardis as we get ready for what could be a challenging day on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is the unique circumstances, the rain, but also the leaves coming down all at once. I think that's going to be the case tomorrow. With heavy rain and wind, it takes a lot longer to stop on wet roadways. Let's compare 3 different scenarios: dry roads, wet roads, and roads with wet leaves at 40 miles an hour. It typically takes about 80 feet to stop on dry roads, twice as long with wet roads, and more than 3 times as long, up to 250 feet to stop when roads are both wet and also have leaves on them. And that's going to be the scenario heading into tomorrow evening. The foliage is beautiful. I hope you have enjoyed the pictures that our viewers have been sending in. We've enjoyed them quite a bit. This picture from Diane in Chittenango Falls. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, we'll enjoy the leaves while we have them. Again, things moving pretty quickly along as we get wind and rain tomorrow. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking dry. It's a mild and cloudy evening. Temperatures near 60 degrees. Mild tonight. Again, tracking that rain tomorrow. Look at that forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
We all love a good animal rescue story. Take a look at this. A deer.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We continue to enjoy a very mild evening in Central New York, as well as the fall color. Have a look at our camera capturing this gorgeous tree in Cooperstown. Soak it in. I think the leaves are going to be coming down in a hurry with the weather conditions we're expecting on Thursday. Thursday is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We're tracking heavy rain, wind, maybe even some thunder. And the concern here is with all the leaves coming off the trees, that could lead to slippery roadways and some clogged storm drains. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. If you're looking to get out and enjoy this evening, the weather should be pretty nice. It's windy tomorrow. Break from the wind Friday, breezy on Saturday, and light winds expected Sunday. And again, with the combination of the wind and the rain, You'll likely have to do some fall cleanup if you need to rake the leaves. I think Friday and Saturday will be good days for that. Tomorrow is not looking great at all as we do have some rain. Again, enjoying the view across the area. This is from a different view in Cooperstown. This is from Linda Trace. Another beautiful shot. There's always that one tree that has lots of color. This is in Brenda's area in Secoy. Again, we encourage you to continue to send us pictures through Facebook or emailing us weather@wktv.com. Barneveld 63, Schuyler 61, Old Forge Inlet checking in with 60. Across Southern Valleys, we've got Worcester with 62, Richfield 63, Helen and Cassville checking in with 59, and MJ in Secoit with 63 degrees. Here comes a cold front. That's going to be the weather maker tomorrow, and that will be bringing us rain and wind. Tomorrow, or I should say tonight, it's going to be a mild night. Kind of feeling like a late summer night with overnight lows only in the mid-50s. The rain arrives tomorrow afternoon. I think it starts out generally light and scattered. Heavier rain develops as we head into the evening as the cold front moves in. We do climb into the 60s before the heavier rain arrives. Once the rain moves in, we're down into the 50s. Rain continues into tomorrow night, and then we'll clear out for Friday. And it will be a cooler day, but generally nice with high temperatures in the 50s. Rainfall totals, a general 1 to 2 inches of rain can be expected. Not enough to cause any major flooding, and I think we'll be able to avoid river flooding this time around. But again, storm drains could get clogged in spots, and again, you also are going to want to watch out for that, the slippery roads due to leaves coming down. Cloudy skies tonight down to 55. Tomorrow, rain developing in the afternoon, a high of 66. We could see some rumbles of thunder as well. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Friday, Saturday, the weather looks pretty nice. Back to sunshine. Temperatures climb back into the low 60s. Set on Sunday, a shower is possible later in the day, 59 degrees. Comets opener, home opener, I should say, on Monday, 55. We're looking at some rain later in the day. And it's cold Tuesday and Wednesday with some rain, even some snow showers possible in the higher elevations. We'll be right back.
Forecast at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Nice and mild day today, but changes are ahead. We have an alert day for tomorrow. A cold front brings locally heavy rain, some gusty winds, and thunder is possible as we get into the evening time. Primary concern here is a lot of leaves are expected to fall with this next weather event between the wind and the rain, and that could make roads very slippery, and that could also clog storm drains. So that's why we're emphasizing this, and we have tomorrow as an alert day for just the more unique setup this time around. Current temperature is 62 degrees. We are looking at a very mild evening ahead, and things are looking dry. So if you're looking to get out and enjoy some warm October weather, you have a little bit of time to do that before the sun sets. Cloudy skies this evening. Temperatures remain mild. We are tracking rain and how much we can expect, along with when things dry out. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Staying on the story of a...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking a very mild evening in Central New York in some beautiful color. Let's take a look at our tower cam, our CapV tower cam. This is our backyard, and look how beautiful it looks. We've got near peak color in a large portion of the area. Unfortunately, wind and rain will knock down a lot of leaves here over the next 24 to 36 hours. So enjoy the beauty while it lasts. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are looking at, again, a dry evening in central New York. Tomorrow, a strong cold front arrives. This produces rain and some gusty winds, and we do have a marginal risk for severe weather, especially in and south of the Mohawk Valley. Some gusty winds are possible, along with some locally heavy rainfall. Again, tomorrow is in a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for this. And again, our chance for rain increases during the day. Tomorrow it should be dry tonight. Rain throughout tomorrow evening, that'll be when it falls heaviest, sometime between about 4 to 8 p.m. And then the rain comes to an end as we head into tomorrow night, and we'll get a chance to dry out on Friday. With the leaves falling on wet roads, it takes a lot longer to stop on them. When you're driving 40 miles an hour, it takes about 3 times longer to stop when the roads are both wet and leaf covered. So something to keep in mind tomorrow evening as you're driving. Beautiful fall color continues across the area. I want to show you a couple of photos here. This one from Brenda in Secoit. There's always that one tree that looks magnificent, and that's one of them. Diane and Chittenango Falls, this gorgeous shot here. And then one more from John Stewart's Landing. Beautiful place for not only fall color, but also a good place to paddle. Skywatchers, Old Forge Inlet, both at 60 degrees, Norway 63, a very warm October day. Richfield Jim checks in with 63, Hartwick 62, and Cassville, Helen with 59 degrees. A cold front approaches the area from the west. This cold front, which is behind me, will be moving east, and that'll bring us the change in weather. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, it's dry tonight. It's going to feel like a late summer night with overnight lows only in the 50s. We're dry tomorrow morning. Rain develops in the afternoon, just a few showers initially, and then the heavy rain arrives in the evening. Rain comes to an end tomorrow night, and we'll get a chance to dry out. We're thinking a general 1 to 2 inches of rainfall from this lasting through tomorrow night. Cloudy skies tonight down to 55. Rain developing tomorrow, becoming heaviest in the evening, a high of 66. Again, watch out for the potential of clogged storm drains as well, again, with those leaves coming down. Friday, Saturday, the weather looks nice, breezy, temperatures in the 60s, showers Sunday, and then it gets much colder here as we head into the middle of next week. We'll be right back.
Thank you for joining us. We're going to get to those stories in just a moment. First, though, I want to begin with weather. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis tracking conditions for Thursday, and he has set an alert day. Bill, what are the latest models telling you tonight?
Well, Jason, our primary concern has to do with rainfall and the fact that the leaves are going to be coming off the trees. And as the leaves collect on the roadways, it's going to add some hazards out there that we don't typically see with heavy rainfall, and that is the wet roads. With wet leaves, it takes 3 times longer for the car to stop at 40 miles an hour. So I think conditions are going to be like this tomorrow evening. You're going to want to take it slow and be extra careful. Also, leaves could clog storm drains. So expecting a general 1 to 2 inches of rainfall throughout tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. We also could see some rumbles of thunder and gusty winds as well. So again, Storm Tracker 2 alert day for that. Live look at the Arkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is quiet out there late this evening. Our temperature is 59 degrees with clear skies. We do expect clouds to roll in tonight, and that's going to keep temperatures from falling much further, looking at an overnight low of 55 degrees under cloudy skies. Conditions at the bus stop, timing out the rain, and what's to follow when that forecast is coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Utica police are increasing patrol.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our CABV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. Pretty quiet conditions so far tonight. Pretty mild as well. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're going to be seeing a cold front arrive tomorrow, and the impacts with this front in terms of rain and wind is what's leading to an alert day tomorrow. We're looking at some locally heavy rainfall. While river flooding is not expected, we could see some flooding in localized areas due to leaves falling and getting clogged in storm drains. Also, a reminder, the leaves are going to be very slippery when wet. That could impact travel. Gusty winds tomorrow. Could see a thunderstorm or two, but again, I think the bigger issue will be with rainfall. We do have the risk for some gusty winds with those storms tomorrow, especially in and south of the Mohawk Valley. The Storm Prediction Center highlighting parts of our area in what's called a marginal risk. So it's not a high risk, but it's also not a zero risk day either. So you look at our chance of rain, it increases heading into tonight. By tomorrow, we're looking at widespread rain. Rain is heaviest in the evening, and then rain will taper off as we head into Friday morning. The leaves look so nice. This picture from Linda Trace in Cooperstown. We've seen so much gorgeous color, and unfortunately, with this upcoming weather pattern, I think we're going to lose a lot of the foliage, especially in areas that are at peak now or just past peak. Temperatures are going to warm up tomorrow, not as much as today. We'll make it into the mid-60s, but again, the big story, the rain. And again, that comes from a cold front approaching from the west. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Feeling like a late summer night or maybe an early fall night. We do expect a dry start to the day tomorrow at 7 a.m., but then watch what happens. A few showers start to show up around noontime. The heaviest rain, though, arrives in the late afternoon to early evening. Coming down pretty hard here around 6 p.m. and notice the temperatures going down, and there's the cold front rolling through. Heading into tomorrow night, the rain comes to an end and we'll see dry, cooler, sunny weather as we head into Friday. Rainfall accumulation, expecting roughly 1 to 2 inches of accumulation, so a soaking rain, a heavy rain, but again below the threshold where we're concerned about any river flooding. Cloudy skies tonight down to 55. Tomorrow, a warm day, but a wet day. Rain developing, temperatures in the mid-60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Looking at sunshine Friday and Saturday, we're back into the 60s. Showers Sunday, and it is going to get a lot colder here as we head into the early part of next week. Temperatures in the 40s with rain and hilltop snow showers. We'll be right back.